For a couple of years now, we've watched people tear down statues of famous men off their pedestals who were associated somehow with slavery in the past. I really believe that in 100 years, maybe 150 years, you'll see the same thing happening, where they will tear down statues of people from our generation who believe that it was okay to kill babies. They're just going to scratch their heads and say, how could they think that? Just like we look back at the time of slavery and we say, how could those people have thought it was okay for one human to own another human being? In the future, they're going to look back at our generation and say, how could those people have felt like it was okay to kill babies? Here's my bias. I really believe that every human being is created by God. They're unique, they're special, they're created in His image, according to the Bible. So every one of them is valuable regardless of their handicap, their race, their gender, their nationality, anything else. So now we have this Roe V Wade. It appears it's been overturned, so it will no longer be federal law that abortion is legal. So it's going to go to the states, and we'll see what happens there. I'm not really into the legal debate. For me, it is a moral and ethical issue. Now, the arguments for abortion start with what used to be the fetus was not a human being. Well, if you follow the science, you can't say that today. So next, it's about the health of the mother, the well-being of the mother, and I get it. But here's the problem. That's true both sides of this. So whether you bring the baby to term or you kill the baby in your womb, either way, it's a health issue. And then the next step is, well, it's all about the choice of the mother, pro-choice. It's her body. She can do with it as she pleases. And I agree with that up to a point. And the point is what we've seen enshrined in law in every civilization in history. I mean, all nations always have as a basic law, you can't murder innocent people. That's a choice you don't have. And the last one, of course, is convenience. It's just, some women are not ready to have families. Their jobs, are more important, or they want to finish school. And I get that. I really, really do. But if we're going to kill babies strictly based on, the inconvenience, and by the way, what more inconvenient thing in life is there than having children? But you know what? We ought to make abortion legal up to about 3. Because listen, if that had been there, I think I might have killed 2 of my 3 kids around the terrible twos period. So that's just not logical. And ladies, here's my appeal to you. There's a better way to stop the pregnancy part than killing the baby. Let's say tonight you're going to have sex with your boyfriend. How about this for just a crazy idea and to save all of us from any debate? There's multiple ways you can have sex without getting pregnant. You can do that tonight, and I beg you to do that. And we don't have to talk about it anymore. And one last thought. The political pundits are already saying this is going to energize Democrats, drive them to the polls in the fall. This issue is so important to me, I will concede every election in the future to the Democrats if we can just let the babies live.